Hello everybody, it's Lynn, long time no see, and I thought I'd just pop on and let you know what I've been up to since my last video, which seems to have been a long time ago. As you can probably see, I've got some new glasses and I'm liking those. What else have we been up to? We've been to the caravan a lot, having a week there and a week at home, and we went to, I don't know whether I've already told you this, we got COVID in May, so we were at home for that, got over that, and we went to London to celebrate the 70th Platinum Jubilee for the Queen. Is it platinum? I think it's platinum. Because, as a lot of you know, our son plays in the Coldstream Guards, is a clarinetist, and he managed to get us tickets for sitting on the stands, which was lovely. It really was. So we got to walk down the mall with all the flags hanging from the lampposts, and all the crowds behind the barriers, and they're all waving and cheering, and Bill's giving him a wave, and this other man giving him a wave, and they were all roaring. It was, yeah, a great atmosphere. I did manage to get near to the balcony scene, and I did take a few photographs. It was a lovely hot day as well. So we had a week in London with our son, so that was lovely. Went all over the place, and we went to, I'm just looking round for what I've got to show you. We went to the Goring for afternoon tea, and that was our last day. We were there before we came home, and we met a lovely friend, and we had afternoon tea with her there, and she'd made me a few things, and I've got her permission, and she said it's okay for me to show you, so I'll show you what she made me. And I was absolutely speechless because I wasn't expecting this, and this is what she made for me. This is Bertie. Is one of the I think is it the polar bear? I'm not quite sure. I don't know which one it is, but it's one of the cool crafting toys that we're all making. And the hat, she did that herself. She sized it down to the size it is, and that's what it looks like without his hat. And I'd been seeing this on Facebook and thought, I was passing comment that it was lovely, not knowing that my friend was making him for me. And yeah, he's got his monocle there. He's gorgeous. He's got his waistcoat, his trousers. He's got his little bag, his little satchel. He's just gorgeous. And yeah, I was speechless, I tell you. I love him. And then there was another gift, and it's one of the heart-shaped pincushions, and it's filled with walnut shells, and it's lovely it's been, I can't speak today, I'm sorry. It's been lovingly decorated, and it's got a flower in the middle there, and I've not used it yet because I'm still stroking it, which is silly, I know, but there you are. So that's what my friend gave us. I'll just reach over a minute. What they did give us at the Goring was coronation programme, and it's a replica of when the Queen was when she had a coronation. They actually had a dinner at the Goring on the 2nd of June in 1953, and this is a replica of that actual menu and what they had. And everyone who had afternoon tea at the Goring, we managed to get one of these. This was the last day they were giving them out, and this is absolutely a beautiful souvenir. It's got its tassel, gold tassel, and as I say, it's a replica, and we all got one. It wasn't just one for the table. Everyone received one of these. Absolutely amazing souvenir to have from them. And then there's the piece on the back. If I hold it there, if you do a still, you'll be able to read about it. You can do a still and blow it up and you'll be able to read what it says. And yeah, that was just, it was lovely. We was not expecting that, so we were all over the moon with that. Since London, that was June, July, as I say, we've been to-ing and froing backwards and forwards to the caravan and doing jobs there, like gardening and maintenance work. We're home at the minute, yeah. But while I was there, one of the charity shops that I do go to while I'm there, I found these. I could not believe this when I found these. These are oh, what do you call them now? I'm saying that the pieces that's been on display for craft fairs, and then if you go to craft fairs where the stitching, cross stitch, you normally get lots of pictures of what the item looks like, and then underneath you get the pattern to buy. I remember this, I'm going back years and years ago, this is what they used to do, and this is what I think these are. And I managed to get, they had two. It's somebody else's work, I'm not bothered about that, but it's all cross-stitched. They're beautiful. And I paid £1.99 for that. And the other one, I saw them and I thought, well, I saw them when we walked past and we went to the other charity shop, and coming back, I thought, if they're still there, I'm buying them. I don't care if somebody else has stitched them. They're beautiful. And then this is the other one. Sampler pieces, I think these have been for a shop. So I don't know who stitched them. It wasn't me. But that, it's glaring a bit, isn't it? Sorry. There you go. They're absolutely gorgeous. And I love thatched cottages anyway. £1.99 each, couldn't believe it. So that was a little purchase. I've no cross stitch to show you this time because I've left it at the van. I tend to stitch when I'm there, because when I'm home I'm catching up with jobs and getting washing done, ready for going back the next time. But I have made a few purchases, but I do have something to show you that I'd been working on while I was there, and I've brought it home now to finish it off because my sewing machine at the caravan's it's decided it's not going to work. So I'm making one of those bags that we're all making, I can't remember who started this off. I know Jean, it was Jean Ragg's video that I saw. Hi Jean. And she inspired me to go watch. It's an Australian lady who originally made one, and I went over and I watched that video as well. So this has all been made from, they're supposed to be made from fabric scraps, and you cut them to, I don't know whether it's 3 by 4 inches or, but whatever size you want, and you make it as big as you want. Then at the bottom, it's all been gathered. I've hand-stitched that in at the minute. This is all hand-stitched at the minute. Other than, other than me. Where is it? I can't find it now. Other than me sewing that on the sewing machine. That's where it's joined. That's my join there. So these are all bits of lace and scrap pieces and things that I've used in other projects that I had, and it's just like a memory bag to me. Is this that one? I'll probably have that as the front, and then on the other side you've got the butterflies, 2 more butterflies, and I have done beading in them as well. I've done bead work, yeah. And then these are just bits of laces that I've used on other projects that I've got left over that I wanted to put on here. And then I've added the lace at the bottom. So now I'm ready for the drawstring, putting in that. But before that happens, this is the lining. So I've got the lining all stitched, turned under, sewn together. This is my lining. The bottom is just pinned at the minute. I need to stitch that. So that is the lining that goes in that bag. So once the bag's finished, I'll show you it when it's finished. But it's taken me a long time to do that. As I said, problems with my sewing machine not working. I actually went and bought a new a little sewing machine. They were selling them in Aldi, and I saw it, and it's only small, but it does buttonhole in, straight stitch and zigzag, I think. It's only tiny, but it's big enough for making the cool crafting toys on, and it's big enough for doing, you know, little projects. I wouldn't say I'd like to make a dress on it because it's tiny. Probably I'll show you it next time because it's not very big, but it does stitch nice. Now, purchases, more purchases. I was not going to buy this. I was going to wait until we go to the lakes for my later on in the year for my birthday and wedding anniversary, because we're going to go to the shop, and I couldn't wait. Well, I looked on the website and it all sold out, the colour that I wanted, but they had the darker colour, and I thought, no, I don't want the dark one, I want the light colour. I think it's biscuit coloured, this one, and it's Bramble Bear, and that's what it looks like. So I succumbed. So I've got the pattern and I've got my fabric for making Bramble Bear, and it's so soft. This I think it's like a boucle wool. Is really soft, but I've not started cutting him out yet. And my part work came for Country Cottage, Needleworks, Nutcracker Village. This one is part 8 and it's Spanish Chocolate Shop. And I put down for the, when I get these part works, when I always put down for the threads as well as the fabric, because I can't be messing about. I like to collect them, and then, well, I have quite a few that part works that I've collected with fabric and threads, which I've not started stitching. So one day that will happen. Then I've got these, just cross stitch, the American magazine. This is June's. I love this magazine. I think the American magazine is a lot nicer than our English magazines. There seems to be a lot more in it and not as many adverts. So that is June, July is that one. And what I like about them is on the back page it shows you all the projects that's in it. Love the strawberry. Yeah, so that's that one. And then this one is July, August, this one. And some of the projects that are in here. Because there's a few Christmassy ones in here. A little sneak peek and a few patterns of what's going to be in the Christmas Bauble magazine. I think you can put your name down for the Halloween one at the minute. I'm sure you can do that. And I purchased these from, can't remember what it's called now. Create Nostalgia. It's in Wales, is this shop, and she has some lovely patterns. Normally the other shops that you look online, if they've sold out, if you go to Create Nostalgia, she's very good. She seems to have what I've always been looking for, and I've fallen lucky, so thank you, Mary. This one, when I received it, because they came together, it was all ripped on the back, ripped round the front and coming off. Anyway, I let her know and asked if I could have a replacement, and she said yes, of course you can. So she sent me that one with a bag for me to return the damaged one, which I've sent back now. So they've got very good customer service. She's brilliant, is Mary. And then this morning, this one's just arrived. I do, out of the English magazines that we have, which we only have 2 now, do we? 3. The Cross Stitcher magazine is the better one. But yeah. And then this is the free gift this time on there. It's the Queen Bee. It's a luxury card kit, but you could make that bee into anything you wanted. So, what's in this? This one is September's issue. Yeah, there's the doorway there to stitch the one that was on the front cover, plus a few other things. Cacti, looking at the stars. And then there's those as well. If you're into cutesies, you've got the fox, rabbit, unless it's a hare, it could be a hare. Fox, hare and badger. They're quite cute. And then you've got the... So, the... page 24, what's that? Botanical Beauty, Lace Borders and Blooms sampler. It's lovely, is that? I quite like that. So, yeah, I've not looked through it yet. Coming up in next month is, yeah, a Christmas advent calendar. It says part 1, pull out Christmas stocking, fillers chart collection. And then there's like a come dancing scene on. If you're into that sort of thing for stitching, looks quite nice, does that? This is the magazine that I did my Frida Kahlo from. So, there you have it. What Lynn's been up to for the past probably 3 months since I've seen you. So, happy stitching everybody, and I'll catch up with you soon. Bye for now.